Okay, hey, welcome back. Is anyone out there? Just a little talk about it. Happy holiday chat while I am picking up some food. I'm standing here. There is a very long line to pick up a honey baked ham. So I decided to call you guys and chat. I don't have my earphones, my microphone, so we'll just be chatting. And I want to see who is. Oh, hey, Edie. Boom. All right, my people coming in. Hey, Beth. Hey, Edie. Hey, Sheila. Okay, you guys, happy holiday. Yes. Okay. I'm so glad you guys were able to join me. Otherwise, I would have been talking to myself. I wanted to talk to you guys for the holiday. Just create some space for us and talk about just what's been going on and the latest episodes and see how your day's been going. Edie, how are you feeling? Beth, what about you? Have you guys been keeping up with what's going on? Have you guys tuned into the latest episodes? Are you enjoying your holiday? I am currentistically enjoying the holiday. It is really beautiful out here. California, 2:12 p.m. California time. Beth says, enjoying the holiday extracurricularly. Yes. Edie says, happy Thanksgiving. Yes. Are you guys having traditional food? Or did you cook? Are you ordering out? What's the meal today? For everybody just coming in, I am picking up some food. I'm waiting for a honey baked ham. I don't have my microphone, so I may sound like I'm like in 2010, but I'm actually in 2026. But I wanted to call you guys and just chat because there's been so much going on. And that last episode with Sarah debunking off of her lies was very taxing, but it's so easy to debunk her lies. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Why I decided, because initially I was very anti-journals. I was so disgusted. Even though I had been wanting the calls, like, oh, I wish we can get Sarah's calls and I wish we can get her 77-page journal, but I didn't expect that once we got it, right? Edie says, feeling good. Sarah wears me out. Hey, Janie. Edie says, I'm blessed. My nieces, nephews, great nieces do the cooking. Oh, you are blessed. Oh, they just bring you a plate. You are so lucky. Bring me something to drink. Bring auntie a plate. So, yes, the journals, I didn't like the journals. After I read them, I really didn't like them. But then I'm thinking like, oh, my God, there's a lot of channels that are picking this up. And they're just spreading Sarah's. That's what she wants. She wants her narrative out there, right? She would love, in my mind, she would love that for her story, her hellacious stories to be out about George, right? So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just debunk her journal. So that's the angle I decided to come with it. Like, they're easily debunkable too. The stories that she's telling, we've seen the body cams, we've seen the footage. Beth says, it's mimosa time. Yes. It's happy hour somewhere, right, Beth? Christy. Hey, Christy. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holiday. What's today? Happy Thursday. I'm so happy that you guys got to check in with me. I am picking up a honey baked ham, but I want to check in with you guys while I got away from the family. Are you guys hanging out with in-laws, family? Are you loners today? What are you guys doing? This is the only time I'm away from all of the family at the house, so I said, let me check in with my YouTube family because there's been so much going on behind the scenes, on the scenes. Sarah is the gift that keeps on giving, isn't she? Janie says, happy Thanksgiving from the UK. Sarah has dropped P and Australia. Now then, that's the gist I'm getting. Oh, Janie, my Janie, that's what yes, Janie. I'm not sure so it seems as if her and P have cut ties. It seems like that. Well, from the letters that he released, she cut him off, right? Like she broke it up with him or they broke up. We read that nasty exchange where they were throwing blows at each other, right? I think they're calling my number. They were throwing blows at each other. But now, I would think that he's releasing her stuff. I don't think he's they're friendly anymore at all. But Australia, I'm not sure. Reby says she's from Australia. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Care for. We picked up honey baked ham Monday. Are the lines awful? Care for. Yes, that's why I decided to call you guys. I said, hey, LeBron or Jordan Juice. That's why I decided to call my YouTube family. I said, let me call you guys while I'm hanging out waiting. Edie says, like I care, heartless. Like you're what? Okay, we don't do Thanksgiving in Australia. It's 9:15 a.m. here. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Oh, really? Do you guys have any type of celebration for like Thanksgiving or no? I know you guys do Christmas, right? You have to do Christmas. Yep, and N was pissed because Pete let her know. Ho ho. So have you guys been on Reddit? Take care. There's a lot of on Reddit. They're reading like a Patreon chat from the third rail, and it has a lot of juice in it. Ron says single. Oh, Ron, you're so lucky. You don't have to deal with any family. No dog and pony show for you. You just get to hang out on your own. Lucky you, Ron. NK did it. Happy Thanksgiving, baby. NWA, even if you're not having a great holiday, remember, you're not Sarah Boone. Yes. Did you guys see the new cartoon where Sarah was in the visiting room cleaning up for Thanksgiving? TFM Snow, thank you. Yes, so it seems like I don't know Australia too much. I don't know Australia. I just know from the text messages that we've read together. But from what I see, yeah, they aren't friendly anymore. I wonder if Sarah has gotten wind of the new channel, because originally we thought Sarah was in on the channel, remember? We were all thinking like, oh my gosh, Sarah came to YouTube. Carefor says, every time I think Sarah Boone is the worst, they prove it is even worse. NK says, oh yeah, P tore Sarah a new a-hole. How did you guys feel about his letter? To me, it was totally what I wanted Judge Cranick to say, right? When I got ready for sentencing that day, I was like, oh, Judge Cranick is going to rip her a new one. He's been waiting for this. And he just said, Miss Boone, you have life. That's it. I was left there like, what? That's it? So Peter P's letter, I try to use initials, sorry, just for, for mysterious. I wasn't sure if he wanted people to know, who he was, because it was like, the mysterious channel, third rail. So I was just going to use initials. One of you in the comment section said, so if we have P and J, is Sarah the B in the middle? P, B, and J. Yep, she will be battering Brian and Son today with calls. Oh, yes. I didn't even think about that. Does Brian have to go? He doesn't have to go by any orders right now, does he? He's free right now. Is he? Yes. Is Brian free at his own will to do what he wants right now with Little Man until Judge Jackson comes back? Reby says, we don't do Thanksgiving in Australia, but I am thankful that I found you, Danielle. You are my favorite new YouTuber. Reby, you sure know how to make a girl blush, don't you? Look at you. Oh, yes. And yes, new letter denying appellate info. Oh, Janie, thank you. I just saw that on YouTube. So the handwritten appellate letter that Sarah wrote to the court was rejected. Janie, do you know why? Why Judge Cranick rejected it, right? In my mind, he is totally waiting for her appeal so he can just say, reject. NK says it was a professional. Fuck you. And that's FUQ with a Q. I love your work. Yvonne says, hey, Yvonne, happy holiday. I love your work, but please, please stop with the bad AI. What AI? Tell me. I don't use the AI anymore, Yvonne. I use the robot voice when I first started. Tell me. You don't like the cartoon? Is that what you mean, AI? Tell me. Tell me more. The appellate letter was nullified. Anja. Really? She's written in handwritten letters before, yes? Why is this one in particular rejected? Reject! Forever Wander. Hey, Forever Wander. Happy holiday, baby. Hi, Danielle. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, what are you doing today, Forever? Edie says, rejected because she is represented by a lawyer and no longer pro se. Okay, makes sense. Totally makes sense. That totally makes sense. NK says, Yvonne, this is Danielle's channel and she'll run it how she wants. Danielle rocks. Period. I do like the feedback. Like, tell me more. I would like to know. Not sure it's on Just a Lazy Gamer. Just a Lazy Gamer always has all of the info too. You guys tuned into him? Event. I wish I knew how to read what you wrote, but happy holiday, baby. Hopefully Judge Jackson rules before the new year. Tassie says, hopefully Judge Jackson rules before the new year. So someone in the chat said that maybe Judge Jackson is holding out for the holidays to give Brian and Little Man the holidays. One free holiday from inmate Boone. So that gave me a little peace because I have been so anxious waiting for the motion. And then I read one of you said now it's not 90 days. One of you said it could be 180 days. I said, oh no, don't do that to me. I can't take that. Forever says, I am glad you use your own voice now because I find it so relaxing. Really? A lot of you guys say that. That is so cool. I never really imagined that I would be using my voice. I never was fond of my voice. I was like, I'm going to use this AI voice. I'm going to use different AI voices, female voices, male voices. It's going to be so cool. And you guys got my ducks in a row really quick. Yvonne says, calm your farm. Yvonne says, calm your farm. I love Danielle, but the faces of Sarah are horrible. Love from Australia. What faces? The thumbnails? Is it the thumbnails? Tell me more, Yvonne. Care says, I agree. I like her voice better than the robot voice. I don't think Judge Jackson will make them visit Sarah Boone anyway. You don't think she'll give her the 1 to 2 visits a month? 1 to 2 visits monthly. And how many calls does she want? 6:22 a.m. Enjoy all your work, Danny. God, thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I do it for you guys, and I wouldn't do it without you guys. I get so excited to bring you new episodes and new cartoons. So, Yvonne, I hope you're not saying you don't like the cartoons. I really like to bring you guys the cartoons. I think they're funny. When I'm making them, I'm always have you guys in mind. Hello, baby. Everyone, I just ate with the family, taking a smoke break. Hello, baby's hanging out on the back porch. She has her cigarette that she just bought. She just bought those with the family, taking a smoke break. Hello, baby. I'm taking a break too. I came to pick up food, so I got away from the prior family, the past family, and now I'm with the present futuristic family, you guys. Beth says, not gonna lie, the robot voice makes me laugh. Well, when we did our past episode, I did do a rewind and the robot voice did a feature. Maybe that's what Yvonne didn't like. I did feature the robot voice. I used to like the robot voice, you guys. Janie, I think the faces are hilarious. Yvonne said, I think it's the thumbnails. Okay, Yvonne, I'll work better. I'll work harder on the thumbnails. I'll work harder on there. I'll just say this. I'll just go. So this. I've merely commented, nothing more. Oh, Janie, you thicken up your skin, darling. We're all straight A students here. No one takes anything personally. We are a very smart bunch. Don't run now. Tell me more, Yvonne. Reminded me a lot. Robin meme. All of the cartoon Sarahs are amazing. So happy for this Thanksgiving break. Yes, so we have today, tomorrow's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We are definitely doing Sunday Fun Day. Definitely doing Sunday Fun Day. We have lots to talk about. Should we discuss Lana's letters? The text messages from Lana's brother? Did you guys see that? Lana's brother released some text messages between he and Lana. And I'm wondering, I'm like, why is Lana being brought up right now? What is going on where Lana's being brought up? Do you guys know that? Why Lana's being brought up? Okay, we're still informing Yvonne about the AI voice. Yes, Yvonne, sometimes, and we do rewinds on this channel, and I like to rewind a lot of my old videos because it gets to show us, the old pictures and the old memes. So just sometimes, the robot may feature. No malicious. Remember the Torres family celebrating another holiday without George? Yes. That's why I thought it was important for me to dispute or debunk the journals. And P said that it was okay for me to go ahead and review the calls or the journals as well. So when I went over to the third rail, I was trying to make sure I didn't get electrocuted, because from what I hear, if you step on the third rail, you can get shocked. So I tiptoed over there for you guys and hung out on the mysterious third rail so that I can see, like, hey, can we see this 77th journal? Jackie says, happy Thanksgiving, all. Jackie, are you with the family? Are you a loner today? Did you cook? Are you ordering food? What are you doing today? Yvonne said, it's okay, it's just my opinion. Yes, Yvonne, there you go. Would you rather meet your soulmate on your way up after you get the bag? Or on your way up, or after you get rich? Okay, that's a good one. Good sidebar. Would you rather meet your soulmate on your way up and coming? I think, up and coming seems like I would want to say up and coming. We need to start an Amber Alert for Judge Jackson. NK, I was getting worried. Sarah sends people. I'm driving now, you guys. I'm almost home. Sarah sends people after the judges. Play on his phone. Call him right now. Poor Judge Kranick. They were playing on his phone. Well, that was Lana. Did you guys tell me if you heard the text messages from Lana's brother? Dan D. Shout out to Dan D. Dan D. True Crime. He read them. And he did a really good job, too. Oh, Forever Wonder says, yes, those texts from Lana's brother were interesting. Hello says, oh my gosh, I think you posted those. Didn't you have a little show about those? I missed. I didn't post a text between from Lana's brother. Forever says, Danielle, I love how you handle the journals, fact checking them. Great job for looking out for George. know that. Yes, I can't. I'm like, we can't let George go out like that. This crazy story about, she told her story about he I think butted her in the face with a wine bottle. Jackie says, I'm on the road today working, unfortunately, but I'm headed home tomorrow. Jackie, yes, get your money. Yes, hey, you working on Thanksgiving is good too. Working leftovers than cold cash. Right. There you go. There you go. There you go. Maybe we'll read the text messages. The text message they were more discussing the relationship how they fell out, Sarah and Lana. Sarah really cut Lana off. And then the whole, it's just Lana response. Sarah's giving the whole internet just more reasons to dislike her. And since she put a letter in on her own behalf for the appellate attorney, does that mean he isn't doing his job? Is he not for her? Still don't know the reasons that he would have for her appeal, right? We're waiting. He covered almost every scintilla, every inch of that case. Miss Boone, are you happy with your representation? Yes. Very. The one time she was shuffling papers and on the tape. Very, very happy. Donna says, sure hope Judge Jackson is listening. Son, fingers crossed. Donna, yes. And just how cold-hearted she was, we got a glimpse behind the golden apology, you guys, to Sarah's calls to her. She was serious. Forgive them for that, and the prosecutors for lying or to the jury. It's like the gold. I'm gonna forgive the jury. She was really in a forgiving mode. NK says, I'm waiting for a video at least 10 times. Video of you reading the. I read it. It's under letter from P. I read it, the first episode of the phone calls and the thumbnails. I definitely, NK, that I couldn't resist reading Sarah off, reading her right. What about her response? Were you guys shocked? I was shocked that her response, it seemed pretty mild to me. Her response to P's email was pretty mild, even though it was still Sarah Boone, but it was more milder than I'd expect. This Thanksgiving, I'm grateful that Sarah is experiencing the consequences of her actions for the very first time in her life. Yeah. So you're not gonna be blessed like me. I've had my son. He's not perfect, but he was my son. I love him. Yes, Mrs. Torres. Beth says, Sarah Boone makes me sick, please. Please, she makes me sick, please. Okay, I'm hiding in the car, you guys. I'm gonna tell the teenage humans to come out and get the food, and I'm still gonna stay hidden in the vehicle. Anja says, we don't have Thanksgiving over here, but it sounds like a great holiday. So happy Thanksgiving. Anja, any reason to take off of work or get paid double and eat good and enjoy time with the family works for me. Thank you so much for the happy Thanksgiving and for joining us, pillaging with us, hanging out with us. Yes, Jackie says, thanks, Anja. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. And says, lazy gamer. Hey, babe, you want to come and get the food? Sarah's head every time she tries to reach out to little man, or when she can't get her way with former husband. I'm pretty sure Mrs. Torres's words ring true to her. You can open the door or take it through the window. Okay, you guys, a teenage human is reporting here to grab the food out of the car. There you go, baby. Oh, here, these go inside of there. It's checking them. Teenage human, gone. Mission complete. Lazy Gamer shared the reply to her latest appeal letter. Same old schizo Sarah reaction to the letter. She's a legend in her own mind, isn't she? Isn't she? Her response was so childish. It was the epitome of, quote, "You can't fire me, I quit." Yes, she just threw out some juvenile insults and looked like an idiot. Yes. I was just about to write you. You quit? I was just about to fire you. You beat me to it. I really liked even when he told her, "Your son is better off without you." He hit every angle that you can think of. I'm quite sure he knows her. In my mind, if he was going to do a documentary on her, I'm pretty sure they had to talk. They had to get close. He had to get to know her. So do you think, no, she didn't tell him what really happened. She didn't tell anybody that. Her response was, "So, Sarah, Jackie, did you expect anything less from Looney Booney? Happy dry pressed turkey sandwiches on stale bread at Lowell Day." We'll read that again. Happy dry pressed turkey sandwiches on stale bread at Lowell. And maybe an orange on the side and a carton of milk. Know that. Beth says, "Hi, teenage human." Forever Wonder says, "Hi, teenage human." Yes. Ryan, hey Ryan. Ryan says, "Who are we talking about? Sarah Boone, the suitcase, Killer. Ryan, it's Thanksgiving. Yes, I just picked up food. We are checking in. There's a lot going on. Reddit, there's a whole rabbit hole going on over there on Reddit that I didn't know about. There's a lot going on Reddit with Sarah and the phone calls and the journals. Lana's brother has released text messages between he and Lana explaining why she and Sarah, the ending of their relationship. Have you hung out on the third rail? And do you have any questions or information, any updates to keep us in the loop, Ryan? That last call released was brutal. He was done with her, I think. Yes, forever. I think he already knew. He knew. Well, didn't he said that after her response to Lana's passing, it kind of disgusted him, right? Like, he was kind of disgusted that she was so cold-hearted. She literally said, "Oh, it's just Lana. Can anyone give me information on my family law case, please? I only have 13 days left." Like, she completely just skimmed right over Lana. Jackie says, "I don't even think Sarah herself remembers exactly what happened. She was so blacked out, but she clearly premeditated it regardless." Jackie, there you go. You can tell from the text messages, hide and seek I shall. In my opinion, she was upset about that one time she was arrested and she wanted to pay him back for that. And I do agree she was blacked out. I don't even remember that. Well, it doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it. Yeah, but I don't remember that. But she didn't seem shocked either. Jackie, would you be shocked if someone came to you and said, "Hey, Jackie, last night you did this," and they show you the video? Would you be so calm? I think I would fall over on the floor, like buckle down to my knees. Kara says, I still think it was completely intentional. She will never admit it was intentional. Ryan says, stale bread. I'm rich. $500 a month in food stamps, and now that status. Anja, agree. I was being sarcastic. Of course, we're talking about Sarah. Yes, Ryan, we are a snarky bunch. We know. We get it. We get it. Even if she got a chance of parole, she would be refused. Hey, Pokey, I don't think they have parole in Florida. Once you get life is life there. Excuse me. Here in California, you'll have the chance of parole. Florida, that's it. Once you're done, you're done. Reject. Hide and seek, I shall. Ryan said, I've heard some, but I want to hear some more text and some more calls. Yes, I think P will be releasing, now that he is back to releasing the calls, today or tomorrow. I saw in the chat that he will be releasing a call today or tomorrow. So we should hear something soon with Sarah. Ask me if I care. Is there just yes. Is there just the 4 on phone? The 4 phone calls? No. There's, from what I hear from the rumblings in the YouTube streets, there are more calls. Can you imagine? Hey, Sizzle. Thank you. Sizzle says, I love your voice. NK says, sidebar, Thanksgiving leftovers make a delicious sub sandwich. Oh, Thanksgiving. My favorite Thanksgiving leftovers would be the stuffing and ham, maybe mac and cheese. The opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. It's just Lana was so cold-hearted and icky to me. Is it because we know how much Lana dedicated her final days to Sarah? Not saying that we're defending Lana. We're just neutral. We're just neutral. We're just, because we saw how much Lana dedicated to her, and for her to just say that and be so flippant and dismissive, it was very icky. Ugh. But look at how she did with George. We've yet to see her drop a tear for him. Anja says, or he wasn't useful anymore and she wanted to get rid of him? Does she have any more supporters? Her email about Lana's death was such a glimpse into how she twists things into 2 camps, loyalty or betrayal. Oh, Jackie. Once she thought Lana betrayed her, she needed to make it known that she didn't care. Yes, she felt very betrayed by Lana befriending Tanika. So she was willing to throw hey, we see P on the gentleman on the phone. He's telling her hey, Sarah, do you want to negotiate with your former husband? He's going to spend a lot of money. Maybe you can just take a settlement. She's like, no, I don't own white flags and I don't negotiate. So you're right. She does have she's pretty black and white. Sarah considers no one but herself. Donna, you're right. Jackie, by making it seem like Lana was the bad guy because Lana betrayed her. So why would she be upset? Right. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. She's insane. Disney mom, we just picked up food. It's the holiday. I am hiding from family right now. I just went and picked up the honey baked ham. A teenage human came out to the car to pick it up, and I'm still in the car talking to you guys so that I can spend time with my true crime family too. Create some space for us to say happy holidays to each other. Has anyone checked on Suma, Tanika, and everybody else? Classy, hear me out. What's going on? Has anybody been on the third rail? Has anybody ever, lazy gamer? Has anybody dropped any new Sarah stuff today? Ryan says, who is P? I need more Sarah creators. You're my only resource. P would be Peter. Sarah's the documentary guy. I just refer to him as P. Ask me if I care was disgusting. Hey, Tassie. Ryan, and they have the channel, The Third Rail, the documentary guys. So they have their new channel, and they are the ones releasing the Sarah Boone calls and her 77-page journal that we all wanted, but once we got it, we were horrified when we read it. Now we are debunking the journal so that her funky little narrative isn't just floating out there about George. NK says, I didn't think Sarah could be more hideous of a woman until what she said after Lana died. Yeah, it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Even people that didn't agree with Lana, most people don't agree with what Lana did, the whole mean girl thing, but that just was still, I don't know why I expected more from Sarah. Tell me more. Tell me and we'll both know. J52 was not broke or not contributing. He worked a part-time job but had no bank account. Sarah took his docs and he couldn't cash a check with no docs. Yes, yes, Jay. And she baited him with those documents. Jay, allegedly George's paycheck from Ace, it was direct deposited onto Sarah's debit card in her bank account, her 30-year bank account, which is why George used to use her card. Yes, Ryan. Yes, I'm a fellow nerd. Hey, Disney Mom. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Yes, Disney Mom. Oh, I was just going to ask you what you were making, darling. I made a mini ham. My kids asked if it was spam. No pie for you. So Disney Mom made a small ham, and her kids asked her if it was spam. For those of us across the pond, spam is canned meat. So she said her kids get no pie for that. And says Sarah seems to be missing a portion of her brain. And some of you in the chat says that Sarah has wet brain. Wet brain, after some Googling and research, is what people get after they drink for a long time. Alcoholics, they call it wet brain. They can't think right. They can't remember if they put someone in a suitcase or threw them down the stairs, or, they can't remember anything. They can't even remember 911 when they need to call for help. So instead, they call their former husband. Ryan says, for Sarah, being friends with Tanika isn't that crazy because Tanika exposes her. JB says, good day from Australia, gorgeous. JB, thank you. Making an old girl smile. For a normal person, it's not because Tanika is that nice. Isn't because Tanika is that nice. Dan D says, hello. Dan, darling, we were just talking about your messages, your video, and the messages you read from Lana's brother, yes? Or sister? Her sibling. And do we know why those messages, for anyone listening, Lana's brother, her sibling, released some messages explaining the ending of Sarah and Lana's relationship. Dan did a video on that, and we wanted to know what brought those texts about. Jackie says, Suma's planning to do a stream tonight. Yes, yay, I'll be there. So everyone, hey, 84 of you here. Thank you. Shout out to you guys. Make sure we all meet and reconvene over at Suma's channel tonight so that we can continue to pillage. Ryan says, Tanika talks like Miss Rachel. Hi, friends. How are you today? Ryan, I personally owe Miss Rachel child support money. Oh, she's such a gift. Forever says, I watched Dandy and Suma yesterday. So Forever, you're caught up on the behind the scenes text message drama, right? Was he talking about the text messages? Night.